Before the Spanish galleons ever reached the shores of the Philippines, there was a thriving kingdom, powerful, wealthy, and proud. Welcome to the Kingdom of Tondo, one of Southeast Asia's forgotten empires. A land of warrior rulers, bustling trade routes, and untold stories hidden in the heart of what is now modern Manila. In this video, we'll uncover the rise of Tondo as a powerful thalassocracy, the legacy of legendary rulers like Lakandula, the kingdom's deep connections with China, India, and the Malay world, and how it fought to keep its sovereignty during the early days of colonization. If you think Philippine history starts with Spanish conquest, yeah, think again. There's an older tale waiting to be rediscovered. So stick around, hit that like button, and let's dive into the rich and powerful story of the Kingdom of Tondo. Kingdom of Tondo. The ancient Kingdom of Tondo, otherwise known as Tundan or Tundok, existed circa 900s, up to 1589. It was a fortified kingdom located in the Manila Bay area, specifically north of the Pasig River on the island of Luzon. It was an Indianized kingdom in the 10th century, built upon and capitalized on being central to the long-existing ancient regional trading routes throughout the archipelago, including initiating diplomatic and commercial ties with China during the Ming Dynasty, 1368 to 1644 AD, following the collapse of the Mongol-led Yuan Dynasty. As recorded in the Ming Annals, a Luzon envoy arrived in China in 1373 AD. So it was apparent that the rulers of Tondo were acknowledged not as mere chieftains, but as kings. It became an established force in trade throughout Southeast Asia and East Asia at that time. The earliest evidence of trade between Tondo and China takes the form of pottery and porcelain pieces dated to the Tang, 618 to 907 AD, and Song, 960 to 1279 AD. Dynasties. The ancient kingdom of Tondo was comprised of the provinces of Pampanga, Bulacan, Batan, Zambales, Nueva Ecija, Tarlac, and Pangasinan, which are basically the central plains of Luzon. Tondo's regional prominence further culminated during the period of its associated trade and alliance with Brunei's Sultan Bolkiah, when, at its peak in 1515, the Sultan attacked Tondo and established the city-state of Kota Silurong, Tagalog term, south of the Pasig River as a Bruneian satellite. This is narrated through Tausug and Malay royal histories where Saludong, or Selurong were used to denote Manila before Spanish colonization. Sultan Bolkiah merged it by a royal marriage of Gat Lontog, who later became Raja of Namayan, and Dayang Kailangitan, Princess of the Heavens, to establish the city with the Malay name Seludong, later to be known as the city of Manila. The traditional rulers of Tondo, the Lakandula, Lord of the Palace, retained their titles and property. Still, the real political power resided with the House of Solomon, the Rajas of Manila, whose line eventually formed the Tagalog Majinu, ruling caste of Tondo. The legacy of the Kingdom of Tondo lives on. If you enjoyed this glimpse into our past, like the video and subscribe for more untold stories of Philippine history.